All right, boys and girls. Good morning. It is Tuesday. Monday was a holiday, so there was no activity. Today being Tuesday, we should have some activity here. Um, I am currently not seeing that there's a whole lot going on, and I'm a little concerned we didn't have any pre-market activity. Um, Not sure. New at this, so anyway, let's get right to it. We're just going to go through our regular routine here before market open. And as you can see, I've got a new layout here. I'm running the NASDAQ and the S&P side by side, um, primarily because I'll be looking for SMT divergence. It'll be easier for me to spot seeing them both up together rather than trying to identify them by flipping back and forth. And that way I'll be able to um, introduce that confluence um, more readily and more easily uh, into my strategy that I'm working with here. In any event, let's begin with the standard protocol and mark out all of the uh, hourly, 4 hour, and previous session uh, draws on liquidity. So we'll start with the S&P first. Get these marked out here. Uh, Oh, holy shit. Whoops. Okay, boys and girls, check this out. I just noticed that the Asian and London sessions opened way low. So, interesting stuff here because there was news over the weekend with Trump being in Davos and basically telling everyone to stuff it. Look at the market. All right. Okay. So we've got ourselves a very interesting gap here from the holiday and what was going on there. Okay, I'll get those Asian sessions marked out. That blows me away. It didn't pre-mark them. Oh, that's because I'm in the hourly. In the 5 minute, they'll come in. Okay. Wow. We had ourselves a severe jump. Okay. So that'll be interesting to see where we're going to get our draws on liquidity. Let's, all right. We got ourselves a very interesting setup here. Okay. Low and high. Low and high. Okay. And looks like those have already been taken out. Okay. Wow. We've got ourselves some very interesting stuff going on here. All right. I got to hurry. All right. So let's jump into a 5 minute structure here. There we go. There's Asian highs and lows. Yeah, very interesting stuff. Okay, so what it looks like is everything dropped down. Asia consolidated for a while, then dropped, hung out down here. Market opens, and first thing that London does is come down and then head back up and then comes down and consolidates. So right now we're dead even with a whole bunch of consolidation going right now. So I guess we will see where things go here in another 15 minutes. This is going to be very interesting stuff. So I'm going to mark out the, all right, while I'm here, actually, let me do this. I'm going to mark out, where's my vertical? 930, 950, and 1030. Okay. So these are the different windows to get going there. I'll get these marked out on this one as well. This is very interesting stuff. Okay, let's go back to the 1 hour. And we will see what develops. Oh, not the 1 minute, 1 hour. There we go. Oh, hang on a second. Let's go back to the 5 minute real quick. There we go. All right. London low, London high, and then Asia high. There it is. And we won't do, there's Asia high. Okay, if I had to guess, I'd say looks like we're heading down more than likely we will. My bias is going to be that we are going to sweep and then reverse because this was up. There might be a continuation, but I think it's a sweep and a reverse because we're going to get both of these. So that's going to be the shot for today we're going to look at. I'll put some hourlies in here and in here to see what we have in the middle of the day there. So we'll keep marking this out here on the S&P. All right, there's a low. Oop, there's a low. All right, I'm a little slower at this than most, so let me see. Oh, that hourly's not going to count. Wow, we swept below those. Damn. All right, I guess I can get rid of that. Whoa, we're talking stuff way down here. Holy smokes. All right, something that far back. Let's go to 4 hour. Wow. Wow. Yeah, we're way over here. Wow. Goodness gracious. Okay, low. And low. Okay, those are the 4 hour. Let's go back to 1 hour and see if there's anything here. All right, so we've got there. We've got there. We've got there. And we've got there. Okay. We got the possibility of some, but I just don't see. My bias isn't putting me there. I'm still thinking we're all right. We'll see. We'll see. I'll check out some SMTs. Okay, so that looks pretty good for now. My guess is this did the same thing. Yes, it did. So let's get these marked out. And there's Asian highs. London. London. Okay. Switch to hourly. All right. That, that. 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 Yeah, we have a lot more targets for draws on liquidity over here. We have these highs. We have these highs. Okay. That's a lot of movement. We'll see what happens there. we continue lower, we're going to be here, here. All right, it looks like we've already taken a dive off of London lows. Or am I just marking out hourly that are weird here? Yeah, that's interesting. Why would that do that? Let's get rid of that. Okay, get rid of that. Huh. There we go. Okay. Get rid of that. There we go. Okay. Now we're more. Now we're talking. Okay. There. Now we've got some hourly lows. And down here. Okay. Highs and low. We'll see where that is. Okay. Now we've got some stuff. Uh, there. Now we've got something we can work with. Now, so what I'm going to look for is an SMT divergence, which at the moment I am not seeing. They're moving pretty well in tandem here. I'm not seeing anything immediate. Let's take a look. We got 4 minutes to market open, and nothing's really occurring to me. So we're just going to sit and wait. We are going to sit and wait and see what the market gives us, because it's going to be an interesting one today, boys and girls. Interesting one today. Okay, we got 3 minutes to market open. So let's dial ourselves in here and get ourselves ready. Yeah, looks like we're going to be... All right, if this candle here finishes higher, looks like we might get an SMT, a bearish SMT divergence with the NASDAQ being the lead. So let's see what it gives us. All right, so we're just going to sit tight and watch. I'm in no hurry to get into anything right at the moment. Yep, looks like we're forming an SMT divergence here. So right here, we got a swing to the up, and here we're running a little level. Oh, wait. Let's see what we got here. We got 1 minute to market open. Let's see what they're giving us. All right, market opened. All right, shooting up to take out London highs. Got some draws on liquidity up here that it looks like it wants to take out as well. All right, looks like we're seeing an SMT divergence form here. S&P isn't moving nearly as quick as the DAC. We haven't got up to London highs drawn liquidity yet. Plus we have a low time frame draw right here on the S&P, which has already gotten taken out on the NASDAQ. I'm going to mark that out as a low level draw on liquidity for the Asian market. And this one has not gotten taken out, but it's about to. Same here, which barely got touched. Okay, definitely an SMT divergence here based on what I'm seeing. We'll see on the 5 minute. Okay, let's move down to the... Actually, I'm going to leave it on the 5 minute. I'm not going to move down to the 1 minute till we're ready to take a trade. I'll just keep a look at it here. So it looks like it's a sweep up with a move down, and the SMT divergence is telling us that. But we'll know once the second candle gets made, which from the looks of it, I guess we don't know until we know, so we'll see. Just going to remain patient and see what pans out. We got some draws on liquidity down here and down here that we can target as well. But we absolutely got an SMT divergence going on here. Down, up. So this is our lead, this is our lag. Just follow the plan. There we go. Okay. NASDAQ just took out these low time frame highs or low time frame liquidity sweeps. Looks like we get some market manipulation going on here. We got some more liquidity up here on both tickers. So could just be heading right up to try to take those out, but this SMT divergence is pretty dramatic. Yeah, there's just no way to stretch that out enough to. Yeah, NASDAQ is moving up and sweeping all kinds of liquidity, but S&P is just not doing it. There could be some market manipulation. I would anticipate we're probably going to get up here and take these out, but I'm not going to count on it because the way that the SMT divergence is looking, NASDAQ is blowing right up though. Okay. All right. Judging by what this is here, we probably have a fair market value, fair market value gap right here that it's taken out. Well, let's just see. Let's move to the 15-minute and see what's what. Oh yeah, yeah. Totally an FMV here, which means that we have it here too. So yeah, there's your FMV right there. It just went up in and coming back down. So 15-minute fair market value gap right in here that it's taking out. Looks like it pretty much went past the first one, but we have a second one that it respected and coming back down. Totally have a big time SMT divergence on the 15-minute. Totally see it. If you can see it. We got a high right here coming up to this high and our high right here coming down to this high. So we're totally in a bearish SMT right now. Absolutely in a bearish SMT. So we're just going to wait it out. And we're going to wait. So it'll give us something here in a minute. We just want to double check on our sweeps on liquidity, which we are now getting. Okay. So, yep, if this candle finishes where we have right here, we'll have our SMT. And then from there, we have, depending on where it finishes, we got a fair market value gap. That we'll be able to focus in on, target, and possibly trade on. This very well could be a repeat of. There we go. Repeat of tomorrow. Right now, the S&P looks like it's going to be the better ticker to trade with less risk because if we are looking at this SMT bear session SMT, this is the lead. It'll go first. And if we take a trade on it, we'll also have less risk because we will have less of a reach coming here as opposed to this one where we'd have to put our stop loss above these highs unless we find something that works better in the 1 minute. I mean, it's all relative. So I will sit tight for the moment and see how these play out. All right. Looks like the S&P is really trying to reach and take out, get some market manipulation up there. But it just just acting weak, just not wanting to go there. We got 30 seconds left on this candle, so I guess we'll see. But we definitely have ourselves a bearish SMT divergence here. Okay, there we go. SMT divergence. So now let's go in here. Let's get some boxes drawn. Okay, so we have basically right here and right here. And then we have the move down to the move up. Here's equilibrium. Okay, this one we'll see. There's definitely one here and here, and then equilibrium is right here. Okay, so now we've got equilibrium. Let's do this. All right, equilibrium, we're going to make green. Oh, we're going to make the fill green. There we go. Oh, I don't like that. Make it real light. There we go. Real light. There we go. There. Okay. So now we just got to confirm the SMT with a break of structure to the downside. Or if we keep equilibrium, then we are moving up. So we will see. Right now we're respecting equilibrium, and so far we are respecting these fair market value gaps. So Let's mark out this FMV. Again, we're going to stay patient. We're going to stay patient. And until we break this SMT, it still holds. So if this SMT breaks, because right now we have right here, we have here to here, and we have from, whoops, here to here. So if we get both of them breaking to the upside, then we'll be. But see, I think what we're just looking at is, yeah, sweep of liquidity here, broke London highs, which is probably going to be a good target. That's what it is doing, respecting here, broke London highs. So we have a low down here and a low right here. So if we close below here, that's our break of structure we're looking for. But if we close above here and we close above here, that falsifies our SMT divergence. So again, we just need to stay patient because we're just not ready yet. Not ready for a trade just yet. And if it doesn't form, it doesn't form. But we'll see. If I have to anticipate, I would say down here, but I don't have any. I don't have anything giving me any confidence yet. No, no confirmations just yet. But we'll see. Oh, holy shit. We have another SMT divergence, another bearish. Now it switched. So check this out, boys and girls. I just saw this. We now have this high to this high. I mean, we got 3 minutes left on the candle, but this is what I'm seeing. I mean, it could change, but I mean, straight up 5 minutes. So, I mean, this could be our confirmation that we're in a bearish. So let me see here. So right now we're targeting that low. Whoops. Come on. Whoa, Jesus. We're targeting that low right there and this low right here. We're targeting those lows right there for break of structure. We get break of structure and we can be relatively confident that we're going to continue in a downward trend. So we get a break of structure. I'm going to pop down to the 1 minute and we'll start looking for a trade. But again, right now, staying patient. We totally have a 5 minute SMT divergence right now going on. So we have our first one that was right here, down, up, bearish SMT, and then we confirmed it again, this time with this one coming up to sweep liquidity here. So we definitely have our manipulation. This one up, this one already had its manipulation, this one down. So it looks like that's where we're going with this. So right now we've got our targets. I would say this would be a good take profit right in here. We got a lot of liquidity down in this region. Second take profit would be down here at London. So I'm thinking we're ignoring the Asian highs right now and we're going to take out London, but we'll see. Yeah, everything else. Making lower highs from a higher high. Definitely looking at a lower low. We just need a lower low. And I think NASDAQ's our leader now. We got a higher low, higher low. I don't know. Well, if we break above, that means we're respecting this equilibrium. We'll have to extend this now for the whole move up. The whole move up is actually right here. Yeah, and twice we've respected equilibrium there. So, could be our SMT is wrong now. Oh, there we go. If we close above, then we are likely going to close. I'm definitely going to want to see this SMT close out and be. If so, then we're heading towards Asian highs. I think we want to take out Asian highs right now. That's going to be our new target, is that sweep out the rest of this gap. I think that's what we're trying to do. Target, target. All right. I think we're getting bullish. We're getting very bullish now. Unless they're still trying to take care of that liquidity sweep. Still trying to see this one isn't doing it. This is what's interesting like that. Oh man. That 15-minute SMT doesn't look like that anymore. I might be reading it wrong. We could be aiming towards those Asian highs. I kind of think we are. I'm thinking there's an opportunity to take. Okay, so on this one, respecting that. Yeah, maybe I am right. Maybe there's just not enough strength. I'm just not seeing anything really obvious, guys. I mean, right now, maybe I'm right with the SMT divergence, but I'm not seeing any fair market value gaps. I'm not seeing. We took a stab at the Asian highs, but yeah, all I'm really seeing at this point is just market manipulation. I'm just convinced now that's all we got. Yeah, we just got market manipulation. I mean, I don't have anything. Look, this S&P is hanging out below London highs right now, which seems like a complete divergence, even though it's not really shown in the way the chart is, because NASDAQ is sitting up above London highs. NASDAQ just keeps wanting to push. Higher highs, lower lows. I'm telling you, lower lows, higher highs. God, we're just spreading out like fucking crazy here. I just think we're getting a drop. So I think this right here, we move to this low. We're getting higher lows. No. Yes. So if we get a break of structure here, then we should be going somewhere. Hmm. Not seeing a trade yet. I mean, I'm thinking bullish, but I'm just not seeing it. I'm not seeing, not unless this equilibrium is being respected and that's our cue, but maybe I missed the trade, but I'm not seeing it because it's not breaking that SMT divergence. I mean, they did both finish up above that particular one, so maybe it is done. Okay, let's remove those. Looks like we might get a break of structure on the S&P on the 5 minute. Yep. Okay. I'm going to keep an eye on it. Yep, totally. I'm going to go ahead and take a short here. And I'll put my stop right above these highs. right at London. And I'll put my take profit right down here at London. Nope, right here. There we go. Okay, so there's my profit. Okay, and I think that's going to be a pretty good short. Stop loss there. Profit there. Okay. And we'll see how that plays out. We'll go back to the 5 minute. Yeah, totally a break of structure there. And we have a break of structure here too. So hmm. Well, You know, if that closes out, break of structure right there, I think I'm going to take one on NASDAQ too. I might do that on NASDAQ. I'm going to. I'm going to target right down here. Yeah. Okay. Okay, a little bit of a retrace will be normal. Technically, that's the top there. Let's see. Would be it would be right there. That would be equilibrium. I should probably move my stop up here. Okay. Okay, this fair market value gap is still being respected, whereas that one, these both got taken out over here on the S&P. So, we have ourselves a little retrace. We might get up into equilibrium and then head back down. We'll just see how that plays out. Excuse me. All in all, I think I got pretty good ratios on everything the uh, for the stops. I mean, if I do lose on both, if both of them stop out, then I've basically burned my account. But I kind of think this is going to go the way we anticipate. It's just going to take a little while to get there, so we just got to be patient. They seem to be moving a lot more in tandem now. Yeah, we're clearly in a downtrend right now. You can see here, low with a lower low right here. Oh, goodness gracious. This right here, I'm just going to take this out. We don't need that. We know where the margins are, or where the stop is. Yeah, so we're looking at a low here and a lower low here. We're looking at the low here where we broke structure, which is lower than this low right here. So this low, this low. So lower lows. I think we're just on a little retrace right now. If we break structure to the upside, then I will, on the 5 minute, then I will probably lower my stop and get out. But for right now, I'm going to hold fast. I still think London lows are in the insights. I mean, I wonder if I could sell a half a lot. Hmm. Interesting. Let me see. I wonder if I could sell a half. Modify order. Can I sell 0.5? Oops. Nope. Nope. I can't. All right. Yeah, if I'd have gotten two, then I could have sold 1 and 1, but I'm not in that position right now to do that, so I'm not gonna. Taking that much risk is not. As it is, I've already taken too much by taking a trade on each of the tickers, so best not push my luck. Oh. I'm seeing what looks like it could be a bullish SMT on the 5 minute, which does not fare well. It's not looking good, boys and girls. No, this is going to blow me out. Shit. I'm going to get stopped out. Damn it. Oh, fuck. All right. I got stopped out of both. All right. Well, that fucking sucks. All right. And it looks like we're going higher, so I don't know if there was news that came out. Did I trade on news? Is that what it was? I think it just wants to make up the gap. Wants to chase to the gap. I mean, we can see it right here. We've got bullish SMT right here. Hmm. Thought I had the right idea. Thought I had it. I guess we'll see where I went wrong when I look at the trade recap. Yeah, this one's finishing way up here. So even if I'd have put my stop up here, it would have taken me out. This one, not yet, but based on what I'm seeing here, I mean, clearly we're breaking structure. Almost. But see, now we got a bearish SMT coming. I don't get it. Hmm. That was a tough one. I don't know. I don't know. I guess sometimes they just work against you, and this one did. I don't think I can take any more trades. Let me see. Is it going to let me? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, can't take a trade. All right. I guess that's it. Blew up the account. I'll have to try again. I mean, clearly this wants to come in and fill this gap. This is going to keep trying to fill this gap. They want to get they want to take out Asian highs. They want to go to Asian highs. They want to make up the difference and show that they're strong. Asian traders and London traders betting against the United States, American traders betting with the United States. It's really just that simple. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong because I was wrong already today. So, oy vey.